First, the good news for the Giants. Kadarius Toney, their first-round pick, did have two shoes that fit on the second day of Giants rookie camp, so he was able to participate without any interruptions. The bad news, though, is his participation only lasted about 30 minutes before he was pulled out of practice with what looked to be a calf injury. He seemed to be stretching his calf on the sidelines. However, Joe Judge, the Giants coach, after practice said that this was not an injury situation. He said that players haven't been on the field in several months. They're just getting acclimated to being in the NFL. He talked again about how this is an orientation camp, not a competitive camp. And he said that everybody's sort of on their own timetable. That being said, Toney is the only player that we noticed that had been actually pulled out of drills, and it's really hard to imagine he would be the only one on a load management situation. Regardless, clearly the Giants don't seem worried at all about him, especially since it's still mid-May. This is the rookie's first time on the field, and everything is new. In fact, Joe Judge talked about how several of the Giants' draft picks he actually hadn't even met face-to-face until they showed up for rookie camp this weekend. That included their second-round pick, Azeez Ojulari, and several other draft picks. He's still getting to know these players, still wanting to see what they can do, so he wasn't really going to run them ragged through this weekend camp. There will be time for that in a couple of weeks. The organized team activities, OTAs, begin. Still unclear how many players are going to participate in that due to the NFL-NFLPA squabble over this voluntary program, and the Giants have already expressed support for that boycott, so it's not clear if many veterans at all will show up for that in a couple of weeks. Everybody is required to show up for their full team minicamp June 8th to 10th, and that's when we'll get a much better look at the new look Giants and their full team. Everybody will be on the field, and that will clearly be more of a competitive camp than just an orientation. And after that, there'll be nothing until late July when training camp finally opens. And obviously the Giants are pretty sure that Kadarius Toney will be ready for that as long as he still has two shoes that fit.